A great day to connect with NunSense, Dave.
Yeah, I'm looking so forward to this conversation. Look, I know a lot of preparation was put into this last weekend. Big old Super Bowl parties, how we're going to watch the game, what are we going to do before it, what are we going to do during the halftime, lots of preparations made for halftime. We have Sister Marilyn Marie with us this morning to talk about something far more important than that and probably needs a little more preparation than that. Good morning, Sister.
Hey, Sister.
Good morning, guys. I find it humorous as I'm sitting listening to your introduction that I'm the one speaking about anything related to football because I know nothing, and I did not watch the game. But it did cause me to reflect this past weekend. It's such a big day. I mean, people cancel programs and other things because, well, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and we just know everybody needs that to be off for Super Bowl Sunday. Even people that don't really care about football or don't care for the teams who happen to be playing that year, there's something about the ritual of Super Bowl that speaks to people, I guess. The traditions, the rituals, the business world certainly knows this. They play to that. They have a captive audience, and they spend millions advertising. Tickets are incredibly expensive. People gather. I was struck this year, when I was watching the news, like 3 days before Sunday, there were already tailgate parties going on. And I'm like, wow, this is a big deal for people. Halftime show, that was what the news was all last week and continues to be. And just a lot of time and money and energy on that one event. And, it just made me pause and say, what if we were as intent on scheduling our lives around Mass each Sunday as we are with that Super Bowl event once a year? What if we invested as much in making sure we're at Mass as being at the game, whether that means in person or we watched on TV, that we were really there? What if we connected with other people to invite them to join us for the game or maybe sometime before or after the game? And what if we were as faithful to the rituals and traditions surrounding Mass as we are to those rituals and traditions that we've developed around the game? It's Super Bowl Sunday, and it's not a bad thing. And I wouldn't want to come across as saying it is, but we have Eucharist Sunday every week, and that's so much more incredibly important. So, a series of questions that came to me, do I easily dismiss being at Mass because, it just doesn't have relevance in my life? Maybe, my teams aren't playing this year. So, it's just not important for me to be there. And do I spend the time preparing for Mass, asking God for an open heart, reflecting on the scripture readings ahead of time, just, making sure I'm really there, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually, so that I'm really ready. People are ready for the game. Am I ready? Am I showing up on time? Am I there for the kickoff? Or do I kind of wander in, somewhere during the readings? And apart from emergencies that prevent us, do I take that start time, seriously? Or am I a fan who simply tunes in for commercials and halftime? I'm looking to be entertained. Music is good, or the music, it wasn't so hot this week, or the homily, you really kind of missed, am I focusing on the entertainment I'm getting out of Mass, or am I really investing in the worship I'm bringing to Mass? And I think, too, do I express and live gratitude that Mass is free? It's a free gift given to me by God. There aren't a limited number of tickets, and they're not so outpriced that some of us can't afford it. It's there. I simply need to be there to show up, to participate. There's just a lot of questions that came up for me in terms of that. And if I really look at Eucharist as source and summit of my faith, I'm going to be there and I'm going to be invested.
What a great reminder, because we wrap ourselves up in these non-consequential things, and the routine that we are used to doing on Sunday, we don't give it a second thought. We just, okay, we'll show up. Maybe we'll show up.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, and I love it, too, Sister, for someone who says they don't know much about football, your analogies were right on the money.
Yeah, absolutely,
every single one of them. I would make one more. Don't leave with 2 minutes left in the game. I mean, come on, see it all the way through.
That's a great one.
That's right. Stay for the post-game, right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Sister Marilyn Marie Ellerbrock, thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
All right, you as well. Thank you.